Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're diving into something super exciting, building an Ireland bucket list.
An Ireland bucket list.
Using the Love Ireland newsletter,
Oh, cool.
it's packed with tips and inspo.
Okay, I'm ready for some Ireland magic.
Me too.
Mm,
Let's jump right in.
sounds good.
All right, so the newsletter really emphasizes slowing down and savoring the experience, like not just racing from one site to the next.
I mean, who wants to just check boxes,
Yeah, exactly.
It's really experiencing a place.
Yeah, there's this great quote in the newsletter from seasoned traveler Brandon Dill.
Oh, yeah.
He says,
Let's hear it.
don't just rush through the sites. Immerse yourself in the history, the culture, the people.
I like that immerse yourself.
Right. Like imagine instead of just kissing the Blarney Stone,
Yeah.
you actually wander the grounds.
You
You know?
soak in the atmosphere.
Yes. Talk to some locals.
Maybe grab a pint.
Exactly. It's about creating those little moments
The ones you remember.
that make a trip truly special.
Right.
Now, speaking of finding those special moments,
Okay.
the newsletter links to this guide called 73 Top Tourist Attractions.
73, that's a lot.
It is.
Yeah.
But it's organized by region, which is really helpful.
Oh, that's smart.
So you can kind of picture yourself like traveling through the country.
It's like a road map.
Totally. So, for example, if you're a history buff,
I can already picture the ancient ruins.
oh yeah, they've got those covered.
Like what kind of stuff?
Well, you could follow the ancient East route, starting with the Rock of Cashel.
Classic.
Then on to Brú na Bóinne, those passage tombs older than the pyramids.
Whoa, older than the pyramids.
It's pretty incredible, right?
Talk about a trip back in time.
Exactly. Now, if you're more into like dramatic landscapes,
Oh, I love a good cliff.
the Wild Atlantic Way is calling your name,
The cliffs of Moher, obviously.
of course. But the guide also mentions some less crowded spots.
Oh, even better.
Like the Sleeve League Cliffs.
Never heard of those.
Supposedly even more breathtaking than Mo.
Okay, those are going on the list.
And they haven't forgotten about us city lovers either.
City lovers represent.
Dublin's got Trinity College,
Temple Bar, of course.
of course. But the guide also highlights some hidden gems,
Hidden gems. I love it.
like the Marsh's Library.
Marsh's Library.
It's this perfectly preserved 18th century library.
Wow.
Think Hogwarts vibes, but with real history.
Okay, I'm sold.
Right, so we've got history, nature, even a bit of magic.
This is shaping up to be quite the bucket list.
It is, but we can't forget about fueling those adventures.
Oh, right. Got to keep our energy up.
Exactly. So naturally, the newsletter has a whole section dedicated to food.
Food, yes, please.
From classic recipes like Irish stew and soda bread,
Gotta have those.
to tips on finding the best local pubs
Now you're talking.
for a real taste of Irish hospitality.
This sounds like my kind of research.
And yet everyone wants that I made this.
Oh,
homemade.
yeah, for sure.
Well, the newsletter actually includes a recipe for the perfect Irish coffee.
Perfect Irish coffee, huh?
I'm thinking that's a must try.
Even before we land in Dublin.
Exactly. It's like a little preview of the good times to come.
And the newsletter goes beyond the obvious.
Oh, yeah.
There's a section called Around the Web with some surprising finds.
Let's hear it.
Okay, so there's an article about bog cotton.
Bog cotton.
Yeah, not your typical postcard image,
Not exactly.
but it's described as the secret delight,
Mhm.
with the fluffy white blooms against the stark landscape.
I can kind of picture it.
It's like a reminder that even in a well-known place,
Yeah.
there are still hidden gems to discover.
I love that.
And for music lovers,
Okay.
there's news about the Pogues.
The Pose, really?
Yep, planning a tour in 2025
Wow.
to celebrate their album Rum Sodomy and the Lash.
Classic album.
So if you're a fan,
Yeah.
might want to time your trip around that.
Now, that's what I call adding a soundtrack to your adventure.
Right.
And speaking of adding flavor,
Okay.
the newsletter's At the Bar section has a title that caught my eye.
What is it?
It says, "We found the recipe, how to make Guinness at home."
Wait, are they serious?
I don't know. I'm skeptical, but intrigued.
Like, can you really recreate that Dublin magic at home?
Right.
I gotta see this recipe.
Me too. It's like we all want to bring a piece of our travels back with us.
For sure.
But before we get lost in dreams of homebrewed Guinness,
Probably good idea.
let's get back to the practicalities of planning.
Okay.
The newsletter highlights some experiences that tend to sell out quickly.
Oh, yeah, like what?
Think castle stays, popular tours, even certain hiking trails.
Makes sense. Those are popular.
Exactly. So it's best to book those ASAP.
Especially if you're traveling in 2024.
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
So you can relax and really enjoy the experience.
Instead of stressing about last-minute bookings.
Exactly. You're taking in that clifftop view.
Yeah.
Feeling the wind in your hair, just being present.
I love that.
It's about being in the moment.
And I appreciate how the newsletter balances the practical advice with the emotional side of travel.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's not just about checking things off a list.
No,
It's about creating memories.
that stay with you.
Exactly.
And there's this section from social media.
Oh, yeah?
They feature a post titled, "If Ireland is Your Shelter."
Interesting.
It's this powerful image suggesting Ireland can be a place of solace.
Like a haven.
Exactly, where you can reconnect with yourself.
Maybe even find a sense of belonging.
It's about travel as an inward journey, too.
I like that.
And to help visualize these journeys,
Okay.
they link to their Love Ireland YouTube channel.
Oh, cool.
I'm picturing sweeping drone shots,
Of the countryside?
Yeah, close-ups of those vibrant green hills.
Maybe even some heartwarming encounters with locals.
Exactly. It's like a virtual taste of what awaits.
And speaking of taste,
Back to the food.
we can't forget about that delicious Irish food you will love section.
Oh, right. They had that.
They've got the Irish coffee recipe, of course,
Ye essential.
but they also hint at a whole world of culinary delights.
I'm ready to explore.
Think hearty stews, fresh seafood, maybe even some dishes you've never heard of before.
Gotta try something new.
They even link to their Love Ireland cooking channel
Cooking channel.
for those who want to go deeper into the culinary side.
Okay, I'm in.
I'm picturing myself mastering soda bread,
Homemade soda bread.
just in time to impress my friends back home.
Now, that's a souvenir worth bringing back.
Right.
And speaking of authentic experiences,
Okay.
the newsletter has a section dedicated to the craic.
The craic
You know that uniquely Irish concept of good times?
and lively conversation.
It's that feeling you get in a cozy pub.
Sharing stories with locals.
Maybe even joining in on a traditional music session.
It's the kind of experience you can't plan for.
It just happens.
But the newsletter reminds us to be open to those moments.
To embrace the spontaneity.
That makes Ireland so special.
And finally, we come to the bucket list section.
The culmination of it all.
It's a reminder that this is just the beginning. The newsletter's giving us a roadmap, but it's up to each individual to chart their own course,
I like that.
to choose the experiences that resonate with them.
To create their own unique Ireland adventure.
Exactly.
It's a call to action.
From passive inspiration to active planning.
And that's what we're doing here today, Lan.
Right.
Taking all this info and turning it into a personalized journey.
So before we wrap up,
Yeah.
let's take a moment to reflect.
Okay.
What stands out to you as the most valuable takeaway from this newsletter?
For me, it's definitely that slowing down thing.
Yeah, savor the experience.
It's so easy to get caught up in that travel whirlwind,
Trying to see it all, do it all.
and you come home feeling like you need a vacation from your vacation.
Exactly.
But this newsletter, it's like a reminder to just breathe.
Be present.
Yeah, and let those special moments happen naturally.
And speaking of practicalities,
Oh, right.
the newsletter has a section on packing essentials.
Packing essentials always
It's
important.
like a reality check, you know?
Yeah.
Even the best laid plans can go awry.
If you forget your adapter.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, I've been there so many times.
We've all been there.
Arrive in a new country and bam, your phone charger's useless.
It's the little thing.
They can really make or break a trip.
So true.
Well, as we wrap up our deep dive into the Love Ireland newsletter, let's recap those key takeaways.
All right, let's do it.
First, embrace the slow travel philosophy.
Don't rush.
Savor each moment. Immerse yourself in the culture.
And be open to those unexpected discoveries.
Love that.
Second, remember, Ireland has something for everyone.
So true.
History buffs, nature lovers, foodies, music fans.
There's an experience waiting for all of us.
A key is to create a bucket list that reflects your passions.
Exactly.
And third, don't wait to book those key experiences.
Especially for 2024.
Availability might be limited
So secure those castle stays tours, culinary experiences.
before they're gone.
Great advice. We've covered a lot of ground today.
We have
But this is just the starting point.
the beginning of your Ireland adventure.
I highly encourage you to check out the Love Ireland newsletter yourselves.
Yeah, it's packed with even more inspiration.
You'll find all the details, links, resources we talked about.
And as you plan your own personalized trip,
Yes.
I want to leave you with this thought.
Okay.
What unique touch will you add to make your journey truly special?
I love that. What will make it yours?
Exactly. Will you learn a few Gaelic phrases?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Maybe take a traditional Irish dance class?
Fun.
Or seek out that perfect pub for a sing-along?
Oh, now you're talking.
The best travel stories are the ones we create ourselves.
So true.
So go out there, explore, connect.
And most importantly,
Have the Crake app.
have the Crake, everyone. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
Until next time.